When we examine the lives of highly influential and successful individuals throughout history, it's easy to feel a sense of inadequacy. Their journeys appear to be filled with extraordinary achievements, unwavering purpose, and an undeniable impact on the world. In contrast, our own paths might sometimes seem insignificant, lacking in direction, or void of grand accomplishments. However, this perception is misleading. We often forget that the true significance of a life is not solely defined by monumental achievements or global recognition. Rather, it is also shaped by the small, consistent actions we take, the internal struggles we overcome, and our relentless pursuit of self-awareness and personal growth. Every life has meaning, not just through external success, but through the process of becoming a more whole and authentic version. In truth, we are all capable of walking a meaningful path, but this journey is uniquely our own. It is forged in the quiet moments of self-reflection, in the fears we confront, and in the flaws we learn to navigate. It is defined by the choices we make when faced with uncertainty, and by our willingness to act despite hesitation. One perspective from depth psychology suggests that life's true purpose is not found in conquest or external validation, but in self-discovery and the way we engage with the world. According to this view, the human psyche is not just the sum of our conscious identity. It is a vast and complex whole, encompassing both the aspects we recognize and those we suppress. At the center of our conscious life is the ego, the part of us that defines who we believe ourselves to be. Yet beyond this lies the unconscious, a hidden realm filled with emotions, traits, and desires we may have pushed aside over time. Within this unconscious space exists what is often called the shadow, the aspect of ourselves we've learned to deny, perhaps because they were deemed unacceptable, embarrassing, or even threatening. Contrary to what we may believe, these hidden traits are not inherently negative. They are a fundamental part of who we are, and our personal growth depends on acknowledging and integrating them rather than rejecting them outright. True purpose is not an objective, one-size-fits-all concept. It is deeply personal, shaped by our willingness to embrace every aspect of ourselves. Engaging with the unconscious is a key step in revealing a deeper sense of meaning. This process, often referred to as shadow work, involves honest self-examination through practices such as journaling, meditation, or introspective questioning. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts and actions, asking why we reacted a certain way, whether our behavior aligned with our true self, or how we might have felt in someone else's position, we bring the hidden parts of our psyche into awareness. Knowing your shadow does not mean allowing it to define you. Recognizing that you have a capacity for anger, for example, does not make you an angry person. It simply means that anger is part of your emotional range. The goal is not to suppress these traits, but to understand and regulate them, using them constructively rather than letting them control you. Often, the qualities we most dislike in others are a reflection of unrecognized aspects of ourselves. This psychological phenomenon, known as projection, offers another pathway to self-discovery. The more we pay attention to what irritates or unsettles us in others, the more we can uncover the traits within ourselves that we have avoided facing. Taking just a few moments each day to reflect on our reactions, whether through writing, quiet contemplation, or open discussions, can initiate a powerful process of self-awareness. Over time, this practice fosters a deeper sense of authenticity, allowing us to navigate life with greater clarity and emotional resilience. A common misconception is that self-improvement is about eliminating negative emotions. In reality, emotions are neither inherently good nor bad. They are simply signals guiding us toward deeper understanding. When we suppress emotions, they do not disappear. They grow stronger beneath the surface, often emerging in unpredictable or destructive ways. For example, someone who denies their capacity for anger may one day explode uncontrollably under stress. A person who represses their need for rest might suddenly succumb to burnout. By acknowledging these emotions rather than fighting them, we gain the ability to channel them productively. Anger, when harnessed wisely, can serve as a force for setting healthy boundaries. Envy can push us toward self-improvement. Even impatience, in the right context, can drive us to take meaningful action. This philosophy aligns closely with Stoicism, which teaches us to differentiate between what we can control, our actions, judgments, and attitudes, and what we cannot. Rather than fearing or suppressing difficult emotions, Stoicism encourages us to see them as catalysts for growth. By integrating this mindset with shadow work, we cultivate a life of greater balance, resilience, and inner harmony. When we accept our full selves, both our strengths and our vulnerabilities, we become more grounded, more confident, and more capable of facing life's challenges with a clear sense of direction. However, self-awareness alone is not enough. It must be followed by deliberate action. Understanding yourself is a crucial step, but purpose is not something that can be found in thought alone. It must be lived and demonstrated through action. There's a fundamental difference between passively reacting to life's circumstances and actively shaping your own destiny. Rather than waiting for opportunities to appear, take the initiative. Instead of hoping for fulfillment to come to you, create it through your choices. Pursue the relationships, careers, and passions that bring you closer to your true self. A passive life may feel safer, but it often lacks the depth of fulfillment that comes from taking meaningful risks. Of course, action involves uncertainty. Every new venture, whether it's writing a book, applying for a promotion, or starting a relationship, comes with a risk of failure. Yet avoiding these risks only magnifies fear. The only way to truly move forward is to face fear directly, prepare for setbacks, and keep pushing forward. Of course, action involves uncertainty. Every new venture, whether it's writing a book, applying for a promotion, or starting a relationship, comes with the risk of failure. Yet avoiding these risks only magnifies fear. The only way to truly move forward is to face fear directly, prepare for setbacks, and keep pushing forward. Even in a life filled with joy, hardship is inevitable. But rather than viewing challenges as roadblocks, we can see them as defining moments, opportunities to build resilience and gain insight. Failure is not a signal to stop trying. It is a stepping stone toward mastery and self-awareness. Each mistake, each setback, and each moment of doubt grants us a new perspective. Sometimes, we learn the importance of patience only after making an impulsive choice. Other times, we discover our inner strength only when we are forced to face adversity head-on. These moments, though difficult, shape who we are and help us refine our path forward. A meaningful life is not measured solely by reaching our goals, but by the courage, growth, and self-discovery we experience along the way. Even if we don't always succeed, we gain invaluable wisdom about our character and our potential. This process of self-discovery and growth never truly ends. As we evolve, new aspirations emerge, new challenges arise, and new aspects of ourselves come to light. What matters most is that we continue striving to understand ourselves, to take meaningful action, and to embrace both the triumphs and the setbacks that shape our journey. Your life is extraordinary, not because of any single achievement, but because of the unique combination of your struggles, your perseverance, and your determination to grow. Every attempt you make adds to your story, and in that effort, you will find your direction. So, take pride in your progress. Celebrate the small victories. And remember, so long as you strive to be the best version of yourself, your life holds a purpose entirely its own. If you've made it this far, leave a comment saying Armored Wisdom. That way, we'll know you followed through to the end. See you soon.